Filmatic. I am your host. That's a machine gun if you didn't know. I am your host, the Film Doctor.
And the Film Surgeon.
You know, every time.
And the Film Surgeon. And we are back in the
I hope your neighbors call the police on you. Anyway.
And the Film Surgeon. And we are back in the attic. With another hot film to dissect called Don't Let Go. I caught it on HBO Max. I don't know what you caught it on. But both of y'all, wherever we watched it, and y'all know what to do.
Is with that sponsorship. So let's jump right into our movie review. So looking at Don't Let Go, this is a movie that wasn't promoted in my eyes for major motion picture. I don't even know how I came across it. I think I was just on HBO Max and one night and I was just like, I need something to do. Let's check this out. Let's see if it's good. Literally, it's rated R, runs at about an hour and 47 minutes. It's directed by Jacob Aaron Estes, and it stars David Oyelowo. The motherfucker that played Martin Luther King inside of Selma. And it also has Storm Reed. That's what I'll call him.
Storm Reed is not a him. Storm Reed is a girl, and she is from A Wrinkle in Time. If you've seen that one, she was the
I did see A Wrinkle in Time.
Look at your boy coming through with the references.
All right, he is slap happy. So looking at this movie, like that first, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes in, I was just like, what is this bullshit? It's just background noise. I'm on my phone. Some shit starts to happen and I'm like, what's going on? I gotta watch this again? What's happening? And then I'm confused. I'm lost. I'm like, this is dumb. What's happening? And then further in, I'm like, okay. I gotta know what's going down. Oh shit. Okay. And so like, it was like in stages while watching this, where you grow to the story and what's going on. For me, to liking this body of work, I loved it. You know, by the time finishing it, I loved it. If I had to give it a rating, honestly, at first I was gonna say A, but I think it stands at an A+ for its uniqueness of a story. We've never seen something like this kind of story. You know, you see like time travel, or you see like someone in the past to someone in the future. You see that kind of thing, but I think that this story did have its own kind of uniqueness to it. And it sold well for that story. And even the ending for, you know, what was unexpected that had happened, who was responsible kind of thing, was a bombshell to me. I was like, oh shit!
Oh, it actually tells you what happened, unlike the little things. Oh, that's crazy. So
okay, we're not gonna backtrack to the little things because I had no fucking clue what was going on in that one. Okay, I at least was able to piece together what was going on in this one and have a huge appreciation for it. So you know, when I have to embody these certain things that make a film good, I'm looking at the story. I would say the acting was all right. I don't think it was the sell point. I think the story was the sell point. You know, looking at cinematography, man, it was okay. The music was pretty thrilling. And I see you shake your head. I know that you'll probably say that there were certain parts, and there's just nothing that jumps out to me right now. Maybe if I watch it again, I'll have certain things. It's not to say that the cinematography was bad. It just wasn't something that I was like, oh my God, that shit was crazy. And it's probably because I was so lost inside of the story and trying to figure out what was going on, that I just wasn't even paying attention to things like that. What were your thoughts?
Don't Let Go. It's an interesting title. I like the title choice. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good film with David Oyelowo, and Brian Terrell was also in this joint as Storm Reed's father. If you don't know who Brian Terrell is, if you haven't seen Donald Glover's hit TV show Atlanta, He's the rapper that is his cousin in that TV show as well. So, and also he'll be in Eternals, which is coming out this year. Your boy got references.
I was like, you plugging all this shit? Go ahead, and what do I do at this point?
Yeah. So I thought it was good. From an acting standpoint, I thought it was good. I kind of felt like you skirted around the beginning by not trying to call it slow, but just saying this is some BS. It's a little slow in the beginning because they're just kind of laying the story. It's necessary. It's not a slow that is not unnecessary.
I think that they wanted it to create this normality before they created this world that was unnormal.
And chaos.
And that's why they wanted you to think, oh, shit's fine, and then hit you with, no one knows what the fuck's going on. Like that's why, in my opinion.
And they kind of gave you a glimpse with kind of what's going on around the story in the beginning, a glimpse of a little bit of chaos in this normality before kind of pulling all of the chaos out at you throughout the rest of the film. So I thought that was good. I thought the acting was, nobody really stood out to me. It's like, oh my God, Oscar, Grammy, Oscar, Golden Globe. They didn't stand out. No one was like, oh my God, this is performance of the year. As far as cinematography goes, I think they did some interesting things here. That's just kind of why I was shaking my head. I do have one point. Kind of when he's going through his flashes and his stages of something that's happening to him, they do a thing with sometimes they shake the camera, but they play with the zoom, so the focus of him. So his focus kind of goes out, so you're kind of seeing him go in and out of focus. And I thought that was a pretty new take as opposed to kind of shaking the camera when he's falling all over the place or different things like that. That's kind of something that they normally do. But I like that play on the focus as opposed to just kind of moving the camera around. So I will leave that piece for my comment on cinematography and what was happening here. Overall, if I had to give this movie a grade, I would give it an A, not an A+, because I didn't think the acting was super great. The story is good. And it's something people should check out. It's on HBO Max. It's on Vudu for free right now. You just need a Vudu account. And both of y'all know what to do.
I'm giving it an A+ not because I think that everything has to be great for it to be an A+, but one thing can be really good. Like I said, the story can be so good that it gets an A+, even though the acting is not the greatest or the
story is great. The story is good.
That's the reason for me why I gave it an A+. And I had to toss it up between an A and an A+, because originally I was like, it was an A, but I was like, no, that story was so good to where I really think that whatever kind of movie you like or don't like, the kind of people that I think would not like this movie are the ones that have to put a lot of thought into it to process what's going on. Some people are you have to dumb it down to a point where it just is for like a first grader to understand, because they don't want that complex story. You say what?
This ain't a Netflix and chill movie. You think this is like a movie theater type of movie?
This is a movie like, oh shit, eat your popcorn, like shit's going down kind of thing. And I personally, for this show, I like to pick those kinds of movies that I think people are going to enjoy. If you're not somebody that liked like The Matrix or Inception, that you had to use your brain to process the storyline, then you're not going to maybe enjoy this. But maybe you will, because it's just so thrilling with the action that's going on. Maybe that will bring you in. But for me, those are the kinds of movies that make for good movies. Things that you can understand, like what's going on from the beginning to the middle to the end, unlike Little Things. That you can understand everything about it. And I think that movie did well, and it should have been widely promoted to where it came to movie theaters and more people should know about it. And that's kind of what my hope is for Filmatic, is to expose people to some of those movies. Because like I said, I've gone to Best Buy when I go to buy movies every Tuesday, and I've seen this Don't Let Go out. It's been out for a minute, and I've seen it on the shelf, and I'm like, look at this low budget ass movie. I even remember saying look at this low budget. Nobody buying this. That's why all these copies are here, because ain't nobody buying this low budget ass movie. And then here I am. I'm just like, okay, well, fuck it. It's late night. I'm gonna check it out. And it was so good. So good.
But you checked it out for free. You didn't buy it.
You're wrong. I did check it out for free, and then I went and bought it. I own it. You're welcome. So,
okay. But you didn't buy it before.
I did not. I talked shit about it.
How many copies were on the stand when you bought it?
Every copy. I don't know. Every copy. But after reviewing this, I'm telling you, check it out, buy it, rent it, whatever you got to. Really, it's such a good. Get HBO Max. Gonna get that, and then check it out because it's such a good movie.
Yeah. Well, I will say this: it is exciting. It is a good film. It's something that you can watch and enjoy. I encourage you all to check it out, and remember, don't let go.
Really, that's what we're doing. You know what?
Yeah.
Not even gonna. Anyway, thank you everybody for viewing and tuning in. I don't even know what episode we're on, but whatever episode that we're on, we are just moving along. We are doing big things. We have more things to come here with Bowie Films, with Filmatic. We're going to try and reinvent the show a little bit, so you might see changes over the next several weeks. So just stay tuned. Check in on us, see what we're doing, see what we have that's coming new. Hopefully when we get closer to like episode 100, we'll do another giveaway, so that'll be your opportunity to win something. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We need those views, we need those subs. We have a lot of other shows that we're trying to produce and bring to the table. I don't know what this motherfucking mime here is doing, but I want to thank everybody for joining us on another exciting episode of Filmatic.